Chosen one, you are on the verge of receiving something supernatural, something beyond human comprehension, beyond logic, and beyond what your mind can fully grasp at this moment. The universe is aligning, shifting, and orchestrating a divine move in your favor. This is not a coincidence. This is not wishful thinking. This is the manifestation of God's power in your life. A supernatural check is on its way, and when it arrives, it will not only change your circumstances, but also reaffirm everything you have believed in, everything you have hoped for, and everything you have prayed about. This is a moment of divine activation. If you are here right now, if you are listening to these words, then this message is meant for you. This is a confirmation, a divine nudge, a whisper from the universe that something extraordinary is unfolding. The power of the spoken word, the power of faith, and the power of divine timing are all coming together in your favor. That's why you must stay until the end of this video. There is an energy here, a force at work, and by staying present, by allowing these words to enter your heart, you are stepping into alignment with what is already yours. I want you to write your warmest wishes and number 99 in the comments below. Let the universe feel your energy, your gratitude, and your readiness to receive. Now, like this video? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's dive deeper. What is a supernatural check? It is not just about money, though financial blessings are certainly included. A supernatural check is divine provision, divine compensation, divine overflow. It is the moment when God steps in and settles accounts on your behalf. It is when the universe repays you for the suffering, the struggle, the nights of crying out, the moments when you felt forgotten. It is when everything that was once withheld from you is released all at once. It is when the dam breaks and blessings flood into your life in ways you never expected. This check is written in the ink of divine justice, signed by the hand of the Almighty, and delivered directly to you at the perfect time. And that time, chosen one, is now. You may have been in a season of lack. You may have experienced financial hardship, emotional distress, or even spiritual drought. But the tide is turning. The famine is over. The drought is ending. The rain is coming, and with it, an outpouring that will leave you in awe. There are forces beyond what you can see that are working behind the scenes to ensure that everything that was stolen from you, everything that was delayed, everything that seemed impossible, is restored and returned. And not just returned, but multiplied. That is the nature of a supernatural check. It does not come as a mere repayment, but as an overflow, an abundance, an increase beyond what was lost. Perhaps you have faced rejection. You have knocked on doors that did not open. You have pursued opportunities that never materialized. You have sown seeds that seem to have fallen on barren ground. But what if I told you that nothing was wasted? What if I told you that every tear, every struggle, every setback was simply a setup for what is about to arrive? This supernatural check is not random. It is the result of everything you have endured. It is heaven's way of balancing the scales, of honoring the faith you held onto when things looked hopeless. This is why you must prepare yourself, because when this check arrives, it will require you to be in position to receive it fully. It will require a mindset of abundance, a heart that is open, and a spirit that is ready to embrace what is coming without fear, without hesitation, without questioning whether or not you deserve it. You do. You have been chosen. This is your season. There is a reason why you have been feeling an unexplainable energy lately. A sense that something big is about to happen. That's not your imagination. That is your spirit recognizing what your eyes cannot yet see. That is your soul resonating with what is already done in the spiritual realm, waiting to manifest in the physical. Trust that feeling. Lean into it. Know that it is real. Many will not understand this. Many will question how things shifted so quickly for you. Some will even doubt that what you are receiving is fair. But let them talk. Let them wonder. Let them watch as the supernatural unfolds in your life. This is not about them. This is about you stepping into your divine inheritance. This is about you receiving what was always meant to be yours. You have waited long enough. You have prayed long enough. You have struggled long enough. Now it is time to receive. The days of merely surviving are over. The days of scraping by, of making do, of holding your breath, of waiting and hoping. Those days are gone. Now is the time for abundance. Now is the time for provision. Now is the time for miracles. This check will come in ways you do not expect. It may be a financial breakthrough. It may be an opportunity that changes the course of your life. It may be healing in areas you thought were beyond repair. It may be restoration in relationships, or favor in places where you were once overlooked. However it comes, recognize it, embrace it, and give thanks for it. Do not let doubt creep in. Do not let fear make you question whether or not this is real. It is real. It is happening. It is unfolding at this very moment. Your only job is to stay in alignment. Keep believing. Keep speaking life. Keep walking in faith. And when it arrives, do not hesitate to receive it fully. You are the chosen one. You are the recipient of divine favor. You are standing under an open heaven, and the blessings that are about to pour out will leave you speechless. Watch as the impossible becomes possible. Watch as what once seemed out of reach lands directly in your hands. Watch as everything shifts in your favor. The moment has come to shift your mindset, to expand your expectations, and to fully embrace the reality that what you have been waiting for is already in motion. The supernatural check is not a distant promise. It is an imminent reality. You are stepping into a time where divine acceleration will override human limitations, where what once seemed impossible will suddenly become effortless. But in order to receive it fully, you must prepare yourself, not just externally, but internally. One of the greatest obstacles to receiving abundance is the subconscious conditioning that tells you that you are not worthy, that you have to struggle, that good things only come with hardship. But I am here to tell you that the time of unnecessary suffering is over. You have already paid the price. You have endured the trials. You have walked through the fire, and now it is time to step into the reward. The universe does not require you to suffer endlessly to prove your worthiness. You are already chosen. You are already enough. This supernatural check is more than just a financial breakthrough. It is divine evidence that you are seen, that you are heard, that your faith has not gone unnoticed. It is the manifestation of years of unseen labor, prayers whispered in the darkness, sacrifices made when no one was watching. It is a testament to the unseen forces that have been working tirelessly behind the veil, orchestrating a divine plan that will now unfold before your eyes. But there is something you must understand. This blessing is not just for you. Yes, you will receive it, but you are also being positioned to be a vessel for greater impact. When the supernatural check arrives, it will not only shift your life, it will create ripples that affect those around you. You will become a source of blessing, a distributor of divine wealth, a channel through which abundance flows. This is why you must be ready. Many people dream of blessings, but few prepare for them. Many ask for abundance, but when it arrives, they do not know how to handle it. This is why you must already begin to cultivate the mindset of a receiver. See yourself as someone who is worthy of great things. See yourself as someone who is trusted with wealth, with influence, with power. Because the way you perceive yourself will determine the extent to which you can receive. Have you ever noticed that some people win the lottery, only to lose it all within a few years? That is because they received abundance without the mindset to sustain it. They were given wealth, but their internal belief system was still rooted in lack. Do not let that be you. Let your mind expand to match the magnitude of the blessings that are on their way. Let your thoughts, your habits, your expectations align with abundance, so that when the supernatural check arrives, you will not only receive it, you will multiply it. This is why faith is so powerful. Faith is not just about believing in something unseen. It is about acting as if it is already done. It is about making space for the blessings before they arrive. If you truly believed that financial overflow was coming, what would you do differently today? Would you start preparing for it? Would you make room for it? Would you speak differently, act differently, think differently? This is the key. Your external reality will always mirror your internal state. Shift your mindset, and your circumstances will follow. There are people right now who will hear this message and doubt it. They will say, "I've been waiting for so long, and nothing has changed." But what if I told you that things were changing long before you could see them? What if I told you that the delay was not a denial, but a divine setup to ensure that when your blessings arrived, they would be permanent? What if I told you that every moment of waiting was actually preparing you to receive in a way that would be sustainable, in a way that would not be fleeting, but lasting? Chosen one, you are about to witness a shift so profound that it will leave you speechless. The opportunities that once seemed closed to you will suddenly open. The resources that once seemed out of reach will find their way to you effortlessly. The connections, the divine appointments, the unexpected phone calls, the financial breakthroughs, all of it is coming together in perfect harmony. And here's something powerful to remember. This is not the result of luck. This is not random. This is divine orchestration. This is a supernatural move that has been set in motion long before this moment. The signs have been there all along. You have felt it in your spirit. You have sensed that something was shifting. Now, you are about to see it unfold in real time. When this check arrives, do not diminish it. Do not question whether it is truly for you. Do not hesitate to accept it. There will be voices, whether from within or from those around you, that will try to convince you that it is too good to be true. Silence those voices. The enemy of abundance is doubt, and doubt is the only thing that can block what is already yours. Step boldly into this new reality. Own it. Walk in it. Declare it. You are being elevated. You are being positioned. You are stepping into a new frequency where supernatural favor is your new normal. What once required struggle will now flow effortlessly. What once seemed impossible will now become routine. This is not arrogance. This is alignment. This is what happens when you finally step into the level that was always meant for you. There is a moment in every chosen one's life when everything changes. A moment when the struggles, the waiting, the tests, and the trials finally make sense. That moment is approaching for you. The supernatural check is not just a financial blessing. It is the manifestation of divine justice. It is the moment when God steps in and says, "Enough is enough." The suffering, the lack, the disappointments, they served their purpose, but they do not define your destiny. What defines your destiny is the abundance, the favor, and the supernatural provision that is now being released into your life. This is a moment of divine compensation. Everything you have lost, everything that was taken from you, everything that was delayed or denied, it is all coming back, but not in the same measure. When the universe restores, it multiplies. When God repays, He does not simply give you what was lost. He gives you double, triple, 100-fold. This is not a season of small returns. This is a season of supernatural overflow. Think back to all the moments you felt unseen. Think back to the sacrifices you made, the silent prayers, the hidden pain. None of it was in vain. None of it went unnoticed. There were angels taking record. There were spiritual forces aligning in your favor. And now, the time of waiting is over. The divine account is being settled, and your reward is being released. You must understand the power of divine timing. You may have felt frustrated because things did not happen on your schedule. You may have wondered why others seemed to be receiving their blessings while you were left waiting. But what you did not see was the divine orchestration taking place behind the scenes. If you had received your blessings earlier, you might not have been ready for them. If they had come at the wrong time, they could have been wasted, misused, or even lost. But now is the appointed time. Now, you are ready to not only receive, but also to sustain and multiply what is being given to you. This supernatural check is not about luck. It is about divine order. It is about a plan that was set in motion long before you were even aware of it. And the reason it is happening now is because you have reached the level where you can handle it. You have developed the faith, the wisdom, and the character required to step into this new level of abundance. This is why you must receive it with confidence, not hesitation. Do not question whether or not you deserve it. Do not shrink back in fear. Walk boldly into this blessing, because it was always meant for you. Have you noticed how before something great happens, there is often an increase in resistance? Maybe in the last few weeks or months, you have experienced unusual challenges. Maybe unexpected obstacles have come your way. This is not a coincidence. It is a spiritual principle. The closer you are to a breakthrough, the more intense the opposition becomes. But here is the good news. The opposition is only a sign that your blessing is imminent. The resistance is proof that something major is about to shift. The enemy would not be fighting you so hard if there was nothing valuable on the other side. This is why you must remain firm in your faith. Do not allow temporary challenges to shake your confidence. Do not let fear make you doubt what you already know in your spirit. Keep your energy high, keep your faith strong, and keep your mindset locked in abundance. Because what is coming is greater than anything you have ever imagined. This check will not just bless you, it will change the course of your life. It will open doors that were previously locked. It will connect you with people and opportunities that will elevate you to the next level. It will allow you to live in freedom, to give generously, to walk in your divine purpose without the weight of financial burdens holding you back. And let me tell you something powerful. This is just the beginning. The supernatural check is not the end. It is the opening of a new chapter. It is the first of many blessings that will flow into your life. Once you step into this level of divine favor, you will realize that there is no limit to what is possible. The universe is abundant, and there is more than enough for you. You are no longer operating under the limitations of scarcity. You are stepping into the realm where supernatural provision is your new reality. But with great blessings comes great responsibility. You are being entrusted with this abundance for a reason. You are not just receiving. You are being positioned to be a blessing to others. This is why it is so important to cultivate a mindset of stewardship. When this check arrives, do not waste it. Use it wisely. Invest it in your future. Multiply it. Allow it to be a tool that elevates you and those around you. You have been chosen for a purpose, and that purpose is bigger than just you. The supernatural check is not just a financial transaction. It is a sign that you are stepping into your divine assignment. You will be a light, a leader, an example of what happens when someone fully aligns with divine abundance. People will look at your life and see the power of faith in action. They will see what happens when someone trusts the process, endures the trials, and remains steadfast even in the waiting. Chosen one, this is your time. No more delays, no more setbacks, no more questioning whether or not you are worthy. You are more than worthy. You are stepping into the overflow. The supernatural check is already written, already signed, already on its way. The only thing left to do is receive it. This is where you must understand the power of divine momentum. The moment blessings begin to move in your direction, they do not come one at a time. They come in waves. They come in overflow. They come with acceleration. You are stepping into a phase where one breakthrough will lead to another, one door will open another, and one opportunity will multiply into many. The supernatural check is only the beginning of a divine chain reaction that will continue to elevate you beyond what you thought was possible. But here is something you must realize. What you expect is what you will receive. This is the time to expand your mindset and align your thoughts with abundance. You cannot step into supernatural provision while still thinking in terms of limitation. You cannot receive divine overflow while holding on to scarcity-based beliefs. The only thing that can block this blessing is doubt, fear, and limiting thoughts. This is why you must begin to speak and act as if it is already done. Let go of any lingering disbelief. Let go of any thoughts that tell you this is too good to be true. Let go of the conditioning that tells you that blessings must be earned through struggle. You have already done the work. You have already passed the tests. Now it is time to receive. This is your reward. This is your divine inheritance. Think about the times you felt like giving up. The moments when you questioned if all your efforts were worth it. The nights when you prayed for a sign, for a breakthrough, for a shift. This is that moment. This is the answer. Everything you have endured has led you to this exact place in time where the supernatural is about to invade your reality. And when it does, you will look back and realize that every challenge was necessary. Every delay was divine protection. Every closed door was redirecting you to something greater. You are stepping into a season of ease. For too long you have operated in survival mode, constantly pushing, constantly striving, constantly trying to make things happen. But now you are entering a realm where things will flow effortlessly, where resources will appear without struggle, where opportunities will find you instead of you chasing them. This is what it means to live in divine favor. Things align in your favor without force, without resistance, without unnecessary effort. This does not mean you will not take action. But the difference is that your actions will now be met with supernatural acceleration. What once took years will now happen in months. What once seemed out of reach will now be within your grasp. What once felt like a constant uphill battle will now feel like an effortless glide into your destiny. The supernatural check is about to shift not only your financial situation, but your entire reality. When divine provision flows, it touches every part of your life. Relationships will improve. Opportunities will increase. Your health will be restored. Your confidence will rise. You will wake up with a new energy, a new excitement, a new clarity about your purpose. Because abundance is not just about money. It is about living in the fullness of your divine potential. People will start to notice the shift in you. Some will celebrate it, while others will question it. Some will be inspired, while others may feel uncomfortable with your rapid elevation. But do not shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Do not dim your light to accommodate those who are not ready for this level of blessing. You have been chosen for this. You have been prepared for this. This is your time. The supernatural check is not just a financial transaction. It is a divine statement. It is a declaration from the universe that you are now stepping into your rightful place. That you are no longer bound by past limitations. That you are no longer restricted by old patterns. That you are no longer playing small. This blessing is not just for your comfort. It is for your expansion. It is for your elevation. It is for your legacy. This is about creating a life that not only sustains you, but allows you to give, to inspire, to uplift others. Because true abundance is not just about receiving, it is about becoming a source of light and blessing for those around you. This is not the time to doubt. This is not the time to hesitate. This is not the time to question whether or not this is truly happening for you. It is happening. It has already been written. The ink has dried. The transaction has been approved. The only thing left is for you to step forward and claim what has always been yours. you must understand something powerful. What is coming is beyond human logic. It is beyond reason. It is beyond what you could have imagined. This is not just an increase. This is a supernatural overflow. This is not just a financial blessing. This is a divine shift that will impact every aspect of your life. You are not just receiving a check. You are stepping into an entirely new level of existence. This is where many get stuck. When blessings arrive, some people freeze. They question. They overanalyze. They allow fear to creep in and convince them that it is too good to be true. But you are different. You are chosen. You have been prepared for this. You have been trained by your trials, strengthened by your setbacks, and refined by your resistance. You know what it means to struggle, and now you will know what it means to thrive. You will feel it in your spirit before it fully manifests. The energy is shifting. The momentum is building. The doors that once seemed locked will swing open effortlessly. The people who once overlooked you will suddenly recognize your value. The opportunities that once seemed impossible will now be within reach. And when this happens, do not shrink back. Do not play small. Do not question whether or not you deserve it. Walk boldly into this new reality. The supernatural check is symbolic of something greater. It represents divine restoration. It represents the return of everything you thought was lost. It represents the promise that you were never forgotten, never overlooked, never abandoned. The struggles you endured were not for nothing. They were building something within you. They were shaping you into the person who could handle the level of success, wealth, and impact that is now coming your way. Do not be surprised when things start happening quickly. What once took years will now take months. What once seemed distant will now be right in front of you. This is the nature of divine acceleration. When the universe decides that it is your time, no force on earth can slow it down. The delays are over. The waiting is over. The breakthrough is here. But you must be ready. Your mindset must align with abundance. Your heart must be open to receiving. Your spirit must be prepared for elevation. Many people miss their blessings not because they are not available, but because they are not prepared to receive them. They hold on to old fears, outdated beliefs, and limiting mindsets that block what is already theirs. Do not let that be you. Instead, stand firm in your faith. Declare that you are ready. Speak abundance over your life every single day. Walk as if you already have it. Act as if it is already done, because it is. The moment you shift into the mindset of receiving, the blessings begin to flow effortlessly. This is not a one-time event. This is the beginning of a new era in your life. The supernatural check is simply the opening of a floodgate that will continue to pour out blessings in every direction. You are stepping into a life where financial freedom is your new normal, where opportunities find you effortlessly, where doors open before you even knock, where wealth, influence, and impact flow to you without struggle. And here's something important to remember. This blessing is not just for you. You are being positioned as a vessel, a distributor of divine wealth, a beacon of inspiration for others. When this supernatural check arrives, do not keep it to yourself. Allow it to bless others. Use it wisely, invest it, grow it, expand it. Let it be a tool that builds your future and creates opportunities for those around you. You are chosen for a reason. You are being elevated for a purpose. This is not just about personal gain. This is about stepping into your divine assignment. The universe is trusting you with this abundance because it knows you will use it wisely. You will use it to uplift, to empower, to expand beyond yourself. This is what true prosperity looks like. Not just having more, but becoming more. Do not let fear make you question this. Do not let doubt rob you of what is already done. The enemy will try to whisper lies into your mind, trying to convince you that this is too good to be true, that you should prepare for disappointment. that maybe you are imagining things. But you must silence that voice. You must stand firm in what you know is real. Because the truth is, this is happening. This is real. And it is unfolding at this very moment. Your life is no longer ordinary. You are no longer operating under the same rules as before. You are now in a dimension where supernatural provision is your reality, where every need is met, where every door opens effortlessly, where everything works in your favor. And now, you must own it, walk in it, speak it, live it. There is no turning back. The supernatural check is here, and with it, an entirely new way of living. You are stepping into abundance, into divine overflow, into limitless possibilities. So what do you do now? You celebrate. You embrace this new energy. You live every single day with the awareness that you are blessed, chosen, and divinely favored. You step into each opportunity with confidence, knowing that everything is working for your highest good. You no longer question whether you are worthy. You know that you are. You no longer wonder if things will work out. You expect them to. And when the supernatural check arrives in physical form, when you see the unexpected financial blessings, the doors opening, the connections happening, the miracles unfolding, you will smile because you knew it was coming, because you were ready for it, because this was always your destiny. This is only the beginning. What is happening now is setting the foundation for a lifetime of abundance. The supernatural check is not a one-time event. It is a shift into a new reality where provision flows to you endlessly, effortlessly, and continuously. You are chosen. You are ready. You are stepping into everything that was meant for you. The wait is over. The manifestation is here. Now go forward boldly and confidently, knowing that you are walking in supernatural favor. This is your time. This is your moment. Receive it. Live it. Own it. Chosen one. Today you are stepping into the truth that has been waiting for you since the beginning of time. You may not realize it yet, but something divine is happening in the unseen realm. A decision has been made, and that decision is in your favor. Your name is being written on heavenly treasures. Your destiny is being sealed in the archives of eternity. The universe, the heavens, the forces beyond what the human eye can see, everything is aligning for your divine inheritance. This message is not for everyone. It is for the chosen, the ones who carry a deeper purpose, the ones who feel a calling even when they cannot explain it. You have been set apart. You have been prepared, sometimes through trials, sometimes through silence, but always through a divine plan that has been shaping you for this very moment. The hand of the divine is moving, and your name is being etched into the eternal record of abundance, favor, and blessings. Before we go deeper, I want you to do something powerful. Watch this video until the end. Let the energy of these words sink into your spirit. Let the vibrations of this truth awaken something within you. And in the comments, write your warmest wishes, along with the number 99. Why? Because the universe responds to energy. What you put out, you receive. Your words are seeds. Your intentions shape reality. When you declare your wishes with faith, you are activating a force that moves beyond human understanding. You are aligning yourself with the divine flow of creation. So take this moment to participate, to engage, and to release your highest intentions into the world. Now, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's go deeper. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. From the moment you took your first breath, a divine hand was guiding your journey. Even in moments of struggle, even in seasons of darkness, the heavens were watching over you. Every tear you shed, every battle you fought, every time you stood up after falling, these were all written down. Nothing was wasted. Every hardship became a chapter in the story of your resilience. Every challenge became a stepping stone toward your greatness. You were never forgotten, never forsaken. You were being prepared. Some people spend their entire lives wondering if they have a purpose, questioning whether they are significant. But you, chosen one, do not have to wonder. You do not have to doubt. The answer is already written in the heavens. You were chosen before you even knew yourself. The universe recognized your soul. The divine recognized your destiny. And now, the moment has come where the truth is being revealed. Your name is not just on earthly documents, not just on birth records or certificates. Your name is written on heavenly treasures. This means your existence is not limited to what you can see. Your impact is not measured by human standards. You have a legacy beyond time. There are moments in life where you feel an undeniable shift, where you sense that something greater is happening. Maybe you have been feeling it lately, a pull, a sign, a whisper in your spirit. This is not a coincidence. This is confirmation. The divine realm is moving in your favor. The unseen forces are preparing to release blessings that were always meant for you. What is written in the heavens cannot be erased. What is destined for you cannot be taken away. No matter what obstacles rise against you, no matter what voices of doubt try to creep in, the truth remains unchanged. You are chosen. You are destined. You are being elevated to a place of divine abundance. Think about the journey you have walked so far. It has not been easy. There were times you wanted to give up. Times you felt unseen, unheard, unappreciated. But even then, your name was being recorded in the archives of heaven. Every act of kindness you gave, every moment of patience, every sacrifice, nothing was unnoticed. The divine saw it all. And now, the time has come for your name to be honored in the realm where true power exists. The world operates by human laws, by limitations, by systems designed to control and define. But the divine operates on a different level. It moves in a realm where faith is the currency, where energy is the language, where purpose is the foundation. You are stepping into that realm now. The reason you have been feeling different, the reason you have been sensing something shifting, is because your spirit recognizes that something is changing in the unseen world. The things that have been held back are about to be released. The doors that have been closed are about to be opened. What has been written in the heavens is about to manifest in your life. It is time to prepare yourself. When your name is written on heavenly treasures, it means you are about to step into a level of abundance, wisdom, and divine favor that surpasses anything you have ever known. But with great blessings comes great responsibility. You are being called to rise higher, to step into your full potential, to walk in alignment with the divine plan for your life. You cannot live like everyone else. You cannot think like everyone else. You are not everyone else. You are chosen. You are marked for something greater. Many people will not understand this. Some will doubt it. Some will try to dismiss it. But that does not matter. The truth is not dependent on who believes it. The truth stands on its own. Your destiny is not determined by the opinions of others. It is determined by the divine decree that has already been written. You may be wondering, how do I step into this? How do I align myself with what is already written? The first step is to embrace it. Accept that you are chosen. Stop questioning whether you are worthy, whether you are capable, whether you are enough. You are enough because the divine chose you. You are worthy because your name has already been inscribed in the eternal records. The next step is to walk in faith. Move as if the blessings are already here. Speak as if your life is already shifting. Act as if you are already stepping into your divine inheritance, because you are. Do not let doubt steal what is meant for you. Do not let fear hold you back from claiming what has been written in your favor. The forces of darkness always try to block the chosen ones. always try to cloud their vision, always try to make them forget who they are. But today, you remember. Today, you reclaim your truth. Today, you step boldly into what has already been decided in the heavens. Your name is written on heavenly treasures. This means your blessings are secure. Your future is protected. Your purpose is sealed. Nothing and no one can change what has been divinely declared over your life. The time of waiting, of wondering, of doubting is over. It is time to rise. It is time to walk with power, to move with confidence, to speak with authority. You are not here by accident. You are not hearing this message by coincidence. This is your confirmation. Chosen one, prepare yourself. The heavens have already decided. Your name is written. Your destiny is unfolding. What is meant for you is coming, and nothing can stop it. There is a divine order to all things, and chosen one, you are stepping into a revelation that will change the way you see yourself and your purpose. Your name being written on heavenly treasures is not just a symbolic statement. It is a spiritual reality. It means that you have a heritage beyond the limitations of this world. It means that your existence carries weight in realms beyond the physical. It means that you are part of something greater than you can currently comprehend. Let this truth settle in your spirit. You were chosen before the foundation of the world. Your path was already seen. Your destiny was already sealed. You did not stumble into this moment by chance. The whispers in your heart, the signs that have appeared before you, the deep knowing that you cannot quite explain. All of these are confirmations that you are walking a path that was designed long before you took your first breath. Many people go through life without realizing the significance of their existence. They follow the routines of daily survival, weighed down by earthly burdens, distracted by temporary concerns. But you are different. There is something in you that refuses to settle, something in you that knows you are meant for more. That feeling is not arrogance. It is an inner recognition of your divine calling. It is the pull of destiny. It is the voice of the divine reminding you that you are chosen. But what does it truly mean to have your name written on heavenly treasures? It means that your purpose, your mission, your very essence has been acknowledged in the highest realms. It means that your soul carries an assignment that must be fulfilled. It means that everything you have been through, the struggles, the lessons, the victories, was preparing you for a divine inheritance that cannot be stolen, cannot be diminished, and cannot be denied. Look back at your life. Think about the moments where you felt lost, the times when you questioned whether you had a place in this world. Those were the moments when the divine was closest to you, guiding you even when you could not see it. You were never abandoned. You were never overlooked. The process of your journey was intentional. The trials you faced were not meant to break you. They were meant to refine you. The disappointments you endured were not a sign of failure. They were part of a greater design that was shaping you for something beyond your imagination. There is a reason why you have survived what others could not. There is a reason why you have kept going when everything in you wanted to stop. The reason is simple. You have a purpose that must be fulfilled. Your name being written on heavenly treasures means that your mission is not just for yourself. It is part of a divine plan that extends beyond you. Your impact will ripple through generations. Your presence in this world is an answer to prayers that were spoken long before you arrived. Many people do not understand this level of calling. They do not understand why certain things happen to them, why they are tested in ways that others are not. But the chosen ones, the ones whose names are recorded in divine places, are given greater tests because they are being prepared for greater rewards. The struggles are not punishments. They are initiations. They are signs that you are being elevated. They are proof that your name is being recognized in the spiritual realm. You may feel like you are standing at a crossroads right now. Maybe you feel the weight of transformation happening in your life. Maybe old things are falling away. Maybe relationships, jobs, habits, and even old ways of thinking are shifting. This is not random. This is alignment. When your name is written in heavenly places, your life begins to adjust to match that reality. The things that no longer serve your divine purpose start to be removed. The people who were never meant to walk with you into your next season start to drift away. The situations that once held you back start to dissolve. It can be uncomfortable. It can feel like everything familiar is slipping away. But this is a necessary process. You cannot take the weight of the past into the future that is waiting for you. You cannot hold on to things that do not align with your divine identity. The old version of you is no longer enough for where you are going. A higher version of you is being called forth. Chosen one, you must embrace this transformation. You must trust that what is happening for your highest good. You must believe that even when things seem uncertain, even when you do not have all the answers, the divine has already orchestrated everything in your favor. Your steps are guided. Your path is protected. Your name is not just being written in heavenly places, it is being sealed, secured, and elevated. This is why you must walk with confidence. No more doubting yourself, no more shrinking back, no more questioning whether you deserve the blessings that are coming your way. You do. You always have. The trials were never a sign of rejection, they were proof of selection. They were proof that you are meant for more. They were proof that you are being entrusted with something sacred. When you truly understand that your name is written on heavenly treasures, you begin to move differently. You no longer chase after things that do not align with your purpose. You no longer waste energy on people and situations that drain you. You no longer accept mediocrity. You step boldly into your calling. You claim what is yours without fear. You walk in your power. This is your season of revelation. This is your moment of confirmation. Everything you have been waiting for, everything you have prayed for, everything that has been delayed, it is all coming into alignment. The heavens have spoken. Your name is written. Your destiny is secure. Nothing can stop what has been divinely decreed over your life. The heavens have recorded your name, chosen one, and that means your existence carries a weight far beyond what you can see. There are unseen forces moving in your favor, aligning events, shifting circumstances, and preparing doors to open for you. You are not just a person wandering through life. You are a soul with a divine assignment, marked for something greater than what this world can comprehend. This is why you have felt different. This is why your path has not looked like everyone else's. While others seem to walk with ease, your journey has been filled with trials, tests, and seasons of isolation. But understand this, your challenges were not punishments. They were initiations. They were shaping you, refining you, preparing you for the moment when your destiny would fully be revealed. There is a process that every chosen one must go through before stepping into their divine inheritance. It is the process of transformation, of detachment, of elevation. Many people want the blessings, but few are willing to go through what it takes to receive them. The ones whose names are written in the heavenly realms are given assignments that require them to break free from the ordinary. They are called to higher levels of wisdom, responsibility, and purpose. You may have noticed that the more you try to fit into this world, the more you feel out of place. That is because your spirit recognizes that you are not meant to be confined by earthly limitations. You have always been called to something higher. That feeling of restlessness, of dissatisfaction with the ordinary, is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is a sign that something is awakening within you. The divine is pulling you toward the path you were always meant to walk. It is time to recognize that your journey has never been random. The moments of silence, the seasons of waiting, the times when you felt forgotten, none of it was accidental. The divine was working behind the scenes, writing your name in places that eyes cannot see, preparing a table for you that only the chosen can sit at. You were never overlooked. You were being positioned. Chosen one, it is important to understand that when your name is written in the heavenly archives, you cannot carry yourself like everyone else. You cannot move with the same fears, the same doubts, the same hesitation. You must step boldly into who you are meant to be. The world may try to tell you that you are not enough, that you are not worthy, that your dreams are too big. But the divine has already spoken. The heavens have already confirmed it. Your name is recorded, and that means nothing and no one can take what has been destined for you. You may have faced opposition. You may have encountered people who did not see your worth, who tried to discourage you, who made you feel like you were not meant to succeed. But they were never meant to see your full potential. They were never meant to understand the depth of who you are. Only those with eyes to see will recognize the light within you, and the ones who could not see it, they were never meant to walk with you into your next season. One of the greatest lessons you must learn as a chosen one is that not everyone can go where you are going. There are people, mindsets, and habits that must be left behind. You cannot take everything with you into the divine inheritance that is waiting for you. Elevation requires separation. Growth requires shedding the old. You cannot hold on to things that no longer serve your highest purpose. This is where many people struggle. They want to embrace their destiny, but they do not want to let go of what is familiar. They want the blessings, but they do not want to leave behind the things that are keeping them from receiving them. Chosen one, you must be willing to release what no longer aligns with who you are becoming. You must trust that when something leaves your life, it is making room for something greater. There is a divine order to all things. Nothing that is truly meant for you will ever pass you by. If something has been removed, if a door has closed, if a situation has shifted, it is all part of the plan. The divine does not make mistakes. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it is meant to. Even the detours, even the delays, even the moments of confusion, they are all leading you to where you are supposed to be. Chosen one, the time has come for you to walk in your truth. No more hiding your light. No more playing small. No more doubting the calling on your life. You have been chosen for a reason. Your name is written in heavenly treasures, and that means you are meant to make an impact. You are meant to step into your purpose with boldness, to move forward with faith, to claim what is yours without hesitation. This world needs you. There are people who will only find their path because you chose to walk yours. There are souls waiting to be inspired by your courage, by your resilience, by your ability to rise despite everything that tried to hold you back. You are not just living for yourself. You are living for something greater. Your presence here is a divine assignment. The forces of darkness will always try to make chosen ones forget who they are. They will send distractions. They will create obstacles. They will try to plant seeds of doubt. But you must remember the truth. Your destiny is sealed. Your name is written. Nothing can erase what has been divinely decreed. The only way you can be stopped is if you stop yourself. And that is not an option. There is a shift happening in your life, chosen one. It may not be visible to everyone, but you can feel it deep within your soul. Something is changing. Something is unfolding. You are stepping into a season where the unseen will become seen, where what has been written in the heavens will manifest before your very eyes. The weight of your name being recorded in heavenly treasures is about to be revealed in ways that you never expected. This is a sacred time. It is a moment where the veil between the spiritual and the physical is thinner than ever before. You are standing at the threshold of divine revelation, at the edge of a transformation that will redefine the way you see yourself and your purpose. The truth that has been hidden, the blessings that have been stored up, the rewards that have been waiting for you, they are all being released. But with this shift comes responsibility. You must be ready to receive what has been prepared for you. You must be willing to let go of everything that is not in alignment with your destiny. The path ahead is not for the weak-hearted. It is not for those who cling to comfort and familiarity. It is for those who are willing to surrender to the divine flow, to trust in the process, to move with faith even when the way forward is not yet fully clear. Chosen one, you have been prepared for this moment. Every challenge you faced, every lesson you learned, every tear you shed, it was all leading you to this. You may not have understood it at the time, but now, as you stand on the brink of your breakthrough, you can look back and see that nothing was wasted. Every experience shaped you, strengthened you, and positioned you for what is coming. Many people will not understand the level of favor that is about to unfold in your life. They will look at you and wonder how things are happening so suddenly, how doors are opening for you, how opportunities are presenting themselves in ways that defy logic. But what they do not see is the years of preparation, the silent battles, the hidden sacrifices. They do not see the moments you spent in solitude, the times you questioned everything, the nights you prayed for guidance. They do not see the divine hand that has been writing your story from the beginning. Do not expect everyone to understand your journey. Do not expect validation from those who were never meant to walk this path with you. What is happening in your life is between you and the divine. It does not need to make sense to anyone else. It does not need to be explained. What is written in the heavens is far beyond human comprehension. You must remain focused. This is not the time to be distracted. This is not the time to entertain doubts. This is the time to step fully into your calling. The divine does not make mistakes. If your name is written in heavenly treasures, it means you have a role to play in something far greater than yourself. It means you are meant to bring light into places of darkness. It means you are meant to rise, not just for your own sake, but for the sake of those who will be impacted by your presence. You may feel the weight of this calling. You may feel moments of uncertainty, wondering if you are truly ready. But let me remind you, if you were not ready, this moment would not have come. The divine does not call the unprepared. Everything you need is already within you. Every skill, every strength, every piece of wisdom, it has been placed inside you for this exact season. Now is the time to activate it. Now is the time to move with boldness. Now is the time to fully embrace who you are meant to be. You can no longer play small. You can no longer hide your light. You can no longer question your worthiness. You were chosen, and that means you are enough. That means you are powerful. That means you have everything it takes to fulfill your mission. Chosen one, do not be surprised when things start shifting rapidly. Do not be surprised when people begin to treat you differently. Do not be surprised when new doors open and old doors close. These are signs that your destiny is unfolding. These are signs that the things written in the heavens are now taking form in the physical world. What is happening in your life is beyond human control. No force, no person, no situation can stop what has been divinely decreed. What is meant for you is already yours. It is simply a matter of stepping into it, claiming it, and walking in alignment with it. The heavens have spoken, chosen one. Your name, written in divine archives, is now being activated in the physical world. The shift you have felt, the changes that have been happening around you, the inner knowing that something is coming, all of it has been leading to this moment. You are stepping into the full manifestation of what has always been yours. The unseen has been moving, and now it is time for the visible to reflect what has been ordained. This is not just another season in your life. This is not just another chapter. This is the unfolding of everything you have been preparing for. The trials, the lessons, the challenges, they were never meant to break you. They were meant to strengthen you. They were meant to build the kind of endurance, wisdom, and resilience that you would need for the blessings that are about to be released. Because chosen one, when your name is written on heavenly treasures, it means that your portion is not ordinary. It means that what is coming for you is greater than what you have imagined. You are being positioned in ways that will make sense only in hindsight. The opportunities that seemed delayed are now aligning perfectly. The connections that you thought were lost were never truly gone. They were simply waiting for the right time. The doors that were once closed were not denying you. They were protecting you from entering before you were fully prepared. And now, the moment has arrived. The divine timing is here. Your name is not just written in the heavens, it is being called into reality. This is why you must walk with absolute certainty now. This is why you cannot afford to entertain fear, self-doubt, or hesitation. You are not stepping into something temporary. You are not receiving something fragile. What has been written in your favor is eternal. It is solid. It cannot be erased, altered, or taken away. You are stepping into your divine inheritance, and nothing can stop what has already been decreed. But with this elevation comes responsibility. You cannot move the way you once did. You cannot think the way you once thought. The mindset of lack, of limitation, of uncertainty, it no longer belongs to you. You are stepping into a realm of abundance, of clarity, of divine certainty. You must operate from a place of knowing, not questioning. You must carry yourself as someone who has already won, because in the spiritual realm, you have. Do not be surprised if your life begins to move in ways that you do not fully understand. Do not be alarmed if things shift rapidly, if certain relationships dissolve, if new opportunities appear seemingly out of nowhere. This is the manifestation of what has been written. This is the alignment of everything you have been destined for. Some will celebrate with you. Others will not understand. But none of that matters because the decision has already been made in your favor. You are no longer walking in uncertainty. You are no longer waiting for permission. You are no longer questioning if you are worthy. You are worthy because the divine has already claimed you. You are chosen because the heavens have already spoken your name. You are moving into a season where everything will begin to make sense, where the struggle will be revealed as preparation, where the pain will be transformed into wisdom, where the waiting will be understood as divine alignment. This is why you must protect your energy. Not everyone will be happy for you. Not everyone will understand what is happening in your life. But that is not your concern. Your focus must remain on the path ahead, on the blessings unfolding, on the purpose that is calling you forward. You must walk with discipline, with faith, with a certainty that cannot be shaken. Because what is coming is not just for you. It is for those you will impact, for those who will be inspired by your journey, for those who are waiting for your light to shine so they can find their own path. Chosen one, your time has come. The heavens have spoken. Your name is written, your destiny is unfolding, and your blessings are in motion. There is nothing left to wait for. There is nothing left to question. Step boldly into your future. Walk with the confidence of one who knows that the universe is moving in their favor. Carry yourself with the grace of one who understands that divine favor cannot be denied. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. What is meant for you is already yours. The decision has been made. The heavens have declared it. The universe is aligning it. The time is now. Rise, chosen one. Your name is written and your destiny is calling. Step forward and claim what has always been yours.